And now let's talk about the one-way slab. One-way slab is a slab that bears the load in one direction mainly. The slab is called one-way slab when the ratio of longer span to shorter span is greater than 2. So, tinatawag natin yung one-way slab. So, now let's talk about the codes of the one-way slab. So, before that, remind ko lang kayo na yung one-way slab is tinitake natin siya as a single beam. Pero hindi lahat ng codes na single beam is kukunin natin kasi of course magkaiba yung beam sa slab. So ipa-flash ko lang yung mga codes galing sa NSCP about slab. Tapos yung iba doon galing nga sa single na beam. So minimum thickness of solid one-way slab or T-min. So we have ln over 20, over 24, over 28, and over 10. So, yung over 20, yung ln over 20 is for simply supported. Yung over 24 is for the one-ended continuous. Yung over 28 is both end continuous, and yung over 10 is for cantilever. Tapos, meron silang multiplier na UV. Yung U is 0.40 plus Fy over 700, then yung V, ginagamit lang siya or applicable lang siya kapag lightweight concrete siya. Spacing limitation for the main reinforcement, SC mean, we have 3H or 3 times ng T mean. Tapos, 45 or 450 mm. So, choose larger lang. Tapos, sa XMAC, diameter bar or 25 mm. Tapos, sa may shrinkage or temperature bar, 5H or 5 times ng T-min, top or 450. So, choose larger lang ulit. Tapos, we have DB and 25 mm. So, for the actual spacing naman, S is equal to width over N. So, minimum concrete cover or CC, pag hindi given yung concrete cover natin, ito yung mga gagamitin natin. Lalo na kung given naman yung ating main reinforcement bar. So, pag mas maliit sa 36 yung main reinforcement bar natin, ang matik ang concrete cover natin ay 20. Pag mas malaki naman sa 36, matik ang gagamitin natin ay 40 mm. So, for the minimum area of main reinforcement bar, ito yung AS. Kaso, AS min is equal to raw min multiplied by which B, is yung B is matic na 1,000 kasi di ba pag nag-compute tayo, kumukuha na tayo ng 1 meter strip. So, 1 meter is ay equivalent siya sa 1,000 mm. Tapos, yung H natin, ano siya? Height. O, pag sabihin yung H natin, yun yung thickness or yung nasolve nating T-min. So, minimum steel ratio or raw min. So, yung raw min natin ay 0.002 if yung Fy natin is mas mababa kaysa sa 420 MPa. Kapag naman mas malaki sa 420 MPa, yung raw min natin is 0.0018. Tapos, yung area of shrinkage and temperature bar or AS temp is equal lang siya sa may ating AS min. Then, let me flash again the moment coefficient kasi napaka-importante nito kasi iba-iba sila pag mid-span or sa may support. Tapos, depende ba kung saan support. So, mahalaga to sa may pag nag-compute tayo ng MU max. So, meron tayong for 2 span which is supported by span rail beams on both sides. So, nakikita naman natin sa may kabilang support, negative 1 over 24 sa mid-span, negative 1 over 14, tapos ito sa may support sa gitna, negative 1 over 9. So, iba-iba talaga sila. So, mahalagang alam natin to, ba? I-identify muna natin yung slab natin kung ano siya. Tapos, mahalaga natin itong tandaan. But I do believe na na-i-flash na din to or na-i-discuss na din to sa inyo bago tong slab. So, seconds, meron tayong two-way span supported by column on both ends. Tignan nyo na lang kung ano yung mga coefficient nila, each support and mid-span. Third is more than 3 or more span which is supported by beam at both ends. So, makikita natin, iba-iba sila. So, mahalagang i-identify muna natin talaga yung kung ano yung connection na meron tayo para bago tayo mag-compute ng MU. Then, last, more than 3 or more span which is supported by column. at both ends. So move na tayo sa example. So given the figure, we are going to solve the T-mean, MU, the spacing at 12 mm, and spacing in 10 mm, or ito yung main bar natin, saka yung 12 mm yung main bar, and yung 10 mm yung shrinkage or temperature bar. So first, let's solve for T-mean. So our T-mean is ln over 20 multiplied by u, which is 0.40 plus fy over 70. So ln over 20 kasi tinake natin siya as simply supported kasi wala namang sinabi kung ano siya. So pag ganun, ite-take natin siya na simply supported. So from that, we will get the value of 118.929. So D, which is the effective depth. So ima-minus lang natin yung sa may total thickness natin na nakuha, which is 118.929 mm, minus the concrete cover, which is given naman 20, then kalahati ng ating main bar, which is 1/2 ng 12. From that, D, which is 92.929. Next, let's solve for WU. Then we have the formula of 1.2 dead load and 1.6 live load. So wala tayong given na dead load, pero may given na tayong live load, which is 8 kilopascal. So let's solve for the dead load kasi meron naman tayong given ng unit weight of concrete. So solve muna natin yung WD. So unit weight ng concrete, ita-times lang natin siya sa may thickness na nakuha natin, which is 118.929 times 1. So from that, makukuha natin is 2.854 kilonewton meter. Tapos sa live load, 8 times 1. So from that, yung 2.854, then yung 8, yun yung i-replace natin sa may WD saka WH. So 1.2 multiplied by 2.854 plus 1.6 multiplied by 8. Makukuha natin WU is 16.22748 kilonewton meter. So meron na tayong WU, we can finally solve for MU, which is 1 over 8 WU ln squared. So 1 over 8 kasi tinake lang natin siya as simply supported. So from that, we will finally get our MU, which is 18.2529. So meron na tayong MU. Then from that, using this formula, which is alam ko naman na familiar na sa ating lahat kasi 'di ba sabi nga singly beam lang naman tong slab na to. Then from that, unknown si A. So replace lang natin yung mga value niya, yung F prime C, yung B, yung D natin kasi meron naman na tayo na solve na ganyan. Then from that, makukuha natin si A, which is 9.673. So meron na tayong A, we can finally get our AS using this formula na C equals T. So replace lang ulit natin yung mga given. Meron na tayong F prime C, given naman yan. Yung A, kakasolve lang natin. Yung B, then yung AS, hinahanap natin. Then yung FY, which is given din. So from that, we'll finally get our AS, which is 837.154. After AS, we can finally get the N, or the number of main bar na kailangan natin. So using formula na AS, multiply by N, which is the unknown, or then multiply by pi over 4, multiply by diameter ng main bar squared. So from that, we can finally get our N, which is 7.402 pieces. So after N, masasolve na natin yung ating actual spacing sa ating main bar. So given the formula, S is equal to width over N. Yung width natin yan yung 1 meter strip. So 1,000 mm over number of pieces, which is N. Makukuha natin yung ating actual spacing sa ating main bar, which is 135.097 mm. So, tapos na tayo sa ating main bar. Dito naman tayo sa may ating shrinkage bar or temperature bar. So, before that, solve muna natin yung raw mean, which is 0.002 BH. So, yung B natin is 1,000 mm, then yung H natin is the thickness, which is 118.929 mm. Then, from that, we will solve our P mean, which is 237.85. So, after raw mean, makukuha na natin yung N, which is the number of ating shrinkage bar. So, given the formula na raw mean over AS, so yung AS natin, pi over diameter ng shrinkage bar, which is 10 squared. So, from that, makukuha na natin yung ating N na 3.029 pieces. So, meron na tayong N, makukuha natin yung actual spacing ng ating shrinkage or temperature bar. So, S is equal to width over N. So, yung width natin, 1,000. Then, yung N natin, kakakuha lang natin, 3.029. So, from that, we finally get the total spacing for our shrinkage bar na 330.196 mm. So, that's all. Thank you.